All right, welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Fanon, and in this video, we're going to be in the 168-pound division, where Roelly Romero gives his opinion on the Terence Crawford Canelo Alvarez fight. And I'm telling you, man, Roelly Romero is starting to be one of my favorite people in boxing. Let's talk about that in this video. All right, welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Fanon. In this video, we are going to be talking about Roelly Romero, the WBA 147-pound champion. And a man that is an overachiever, a man that is a very astute boxing analyst, and I just got to say again, I think one of my favorite people in boxing. So he was doing an interview. I do believe the interview was with Fight Hype, and he was sharing some insights into the Canelo Alvarez and Terence Crawford fight, because he was asked what he thought was going to take place in that fight, and he basically just ridiculed it, and he said he thinks it's a sideshow Bob type of a situation. But before I get into the details, let me welcome you back to the channel. If you are new to the channel, please accept my invitation to hit the subscribe button and hit the bell icon so you can be notified of when we release more videos. And if you're a longtime subscriber and supporter of the channel, thank you guys so much. And thank you to everybody that supports in the super thanks. It's a little $ down there. It's a great way to support the channel. But let's get into this, man. Terence Crawford and Canelo Alvarez is being billed as the greatest fight ever. It is a fight between a long-time established reigning 168-pound champion and Canelo Alvarez, and Terence Crawford, who was a long-time top pound-for-pound fighter. He was an undisputed champion at 140 pounds. He was an undisputed champion at 147, and he won a title at 154. So when Roelly gave his opinion about Canelo versus Terence Crawford, basically what he says is, man, look, I'm not buying this. I'm not buying the hype. I don't believe it. He's like, look, man, Bud has not even really fought at 154. If you know boxing, you're like, no, you're not going to just take anybody seriously who's jumping up from 100, basically jumping up from 147 all the way to 168 pounds. Is like, how fast are you going to be? How are your feet going to move? That stuff is going to affect Terence Crawford in that ring in a major way. And so Roelly is saying, look, I don't buy it. He said, you got to build yourself up into the weight class. And then Terence Crawford is more than likely going to be suffering because of this. Now, the reason that I say that I'm listening to what Roelly says is I think Roelly is a very honest, straight shooting guy. But on the Terence Crawford side, I don't believe that. There is something going on with this fight. Terence Crawford has some very, very unusual support. First, people are saying, yeah, he can win, he can knock him out, he can do this, he can knock him out. There's no reason for you guys to believe that Terence Crawford is going to knock out Canelo Alvarez. There's no reason for anybody to believe that, because Gennady Golovkin could not knock out Terence Crawford. I mean, could not knock out Canelo Alvarez. And Terence Crawford is nowhere near as heavy-handed as Gennady Golovkin is. And Canelo Alvarez was taking those shots by Gennady Golovkin straight to the chin. The only person that I've really seen hurt Canelo, where it was like, whoa, was Sergey Kovalev at 175 pounds. And Sergey Kovalev is one of the most powerful punchers, hardest punchers that we've seen in boxing at that weight class this century. There's very few 175 pounders that hit as hard as Sergey Kovalev. Maybe, there was Adonis Stevenson. Adonis Stevenson hit that hard. But no, there's just not a lot of people at 175 that are that that hit like that. So for Canelo to be able to take that on the chin and kind of shake it off and keep going, no, I don't believe it. And plus, you're going to have a situation where Terence Crawford is slower. He's putting on a ton of weight. It's not even like Jamal or Jermell. Terence Crawford, Jermell was already at 154, really did fight at 154 to jump to 168. That's not the situation with Terence Crawford. So honestly, man, for me, I think this fight is fool's gold. I don't think that this is going to be I don't think it's a competitive fight. And I think what you really might be getting is just a sparring match. A sparring match where somebody at the end might take a dive. Like, that's what I see. And even the way that they're setting up the next fights for Canelo Alvarez, I don't think Terence Crawford is going to go out there and lay his life on the line for his last payday. No, you're going to go in there, you're going to get out of there, try to see if he can get a decision and walk out. But I'm with Roelly. I mean, it's a sideshow, Bob, freak show kind of fight, man. But hey, man, these are the times that we live in. And these are the type of fights we're getting. Now, you have one, and I'll talk about it at the end of this. I'm going to do another video about it. But you have legitimate reports now that Gervonta Davis may not be rematching Lamont Roach. He may get a 3-round exhibition fight in with Jake Paul instead. And you know what you have to say? You have to say, okay, well, what's the money is in the exhibition, the freak show exhibition. Same thing with Terence Crawford and Canelo Alvarez. But Canelo ain't fighting David Benavidez like he should be. And honestly, Terence Crawford should still be at 154 pounds, fighting those other guys in that weight division and trying to become undisputed in that weight division instead of a one-off trick pony type of fight at 168. But, it is what it is. It's going to be what it's going to be. And more than likely, I'm going to buy the fight. I'm interested to see what the undercard is going to be. The whole idea of it being outside at Allegiant Stadium to me seems to be a dumb idea. Like, why in the world would you put it in a football stadium when you can get more money if you just put the thing over there in an arena that people are used to watching, right? And then more than likely they're going to be putting this stuff on in the afternoon. It's probably going to be on in the early afternoon or some craziness. Who knows, man? But at the end of the day, they're both very, very good fighters. Roelly Romero is my guy. I thought he broke that down excellently. And Roelly, just so you know, he is got to be so far this year, the comeback fighter of the year. For him to win a title at 147 pounds by beating Ryan Garcia for a title at 147, man, he's not only the comeback kid, he's like the luckiest guy in the world too. He gets fights with Gervonta. How many championship fights has he had? And to win that big one, man, I'm really, really happy for him. Looking forward to talking about him as much as I possibly can, man, because I just think that the dude is a terrifically funny guy. And he's now starting to behave in a much more mature fashion than he was before. He's not being as goofy and as silly. He's just being honest. He's answering questions honestly and straightforward. I just really, 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 really like that kid, man. I think he's just a terrific, terrific kid. But anyway, young man. That's my take on the matter. Please let me know what you think in the comment section. And with that, I'm out. Deuces.